we have our first trade of the 2021 trade deadline, or I guess first big trade you would really say of this season, and that is between the New York Islanders and the New Jersey Devils. The New Jersey Devils are sending Kyle Palmieri and Travis Zajac to the New York Islanders in exchange for AJ Greer, Mason Jobst, a 2021 first-round pick, and a conditional 2021 fourth-round pick. The conditions on that fourth-round pick are that if the Island make it to the Stanley Cup final, the fourth becomes a third in 2022 or 2023. New York has the option to decide on which the third-round pick they transfer. So those are the conditions on the trade, and honestly, getting into this trade, I think it's a fantastic, amazing steal of a trade, because I think the Islanders just got some of the best players on the market, and for the guys they gave up, not that steep. The first round pick isn't probably going to be that high of a first round pick anyway, and on top of that, New Jersey is retaining 50% of Kyle Palmieri's salary and Zajac's salary. So crazy trade right there. Going over quickly the stats so far, Travis Zajac this year is having a pretty good year so far with the New Jersey Devils. In 33 games played, 7 goals, 11 assists, 18 points. Kyle Palmieri, on the other hand, is having also a pretty good season. 34 games played, 8 goals, 9 assists, 17 points. So basically what the Islanders are getting are two very experienced veteran presence, both Palmieri being 30 years old and Zajac being 35, two guys that have been in the league for a very long time. Zajac leaving the Devils for the first time in his entire career, finally going out trying to get that Stanley Cup with the Islanders, looking to get a cup. So really an amazing trade if you're the Islanders and if you're an Islander fan, because you're getting two really good veteran leadership guys who had really good seasons. Kyle Palmieri has been very consistent the last few years. In the last few years, 65 games played last season, 25 goals. The year before that, 74 games played, 27 goals. Overall, Kyle Palmieri has been a very fantastic player for the New Jersey Devils, and Zajac in his rights as well. Both of these guys have been very experienced, good veteran presence, and to add this to a cup contending team in the Islanders, where are already a pretty good team competing for a really good spot right now in the East Division. They're second in the East Division right now, 25, 10, and 4 with 54 points. So adding these guys is really going to help put them on chase to really chase the Capitals and take that first place in the division. They're playing really good hockey as it is right now. So to add these type of guys to that top 6 into the third line as well, when you already have guys like Jean-Gabriel Pageau playing really well on your top 6, it's just really good depth. And I just can't believe that they were able to get these guys for AJ Greer and Mason Jobst. Like, AJ Greer is nothing special of a player, in my opinion. 24 years old, drafted in 2015, second round, 39th overall. Has spent a little bit of time in the NHL, not much time, though. 37 games played in the NHL, 1 goal, 5 assists for 6 points. Mostly spending time in the AHL between the Colorado Eagles, and recently this year spending time with the Bridgeport Sound Tigers. Not playing very well, in my opinion. He's just been an okay guy. He had a pretty good year last year in the AHL, 16 goals, 16 assists, 32 points in 47 games. So an interesting piece, but not a guy that I would be expecting you to base a trade around for two really good veteran leadership guys that are also really skilled. You have to take into consideration that Zajac and Palmieri may be veteran guys, but honestly, they're for the points they put up to get them for this is kind of a steal. Going over to Mason Jobst or however you pronounce his name, a guy who's never played in the NHL yet. He's 27 years old. I just don't understand why you want this guy. 2 points, 2 assists in 6 games with the Bridgeport Sound Tigers last year. Just basically a career AHL guy. Nothing special in my opinion. I just don't know why you base your trade around AJ Greer and Mason Jobst. I can't believe the Islanders were able to get these guys for nothing, basically. Like, the Islanders just added two of the most, skilled forwards that you could get at this year's deadline that are actually pretty good at a good age point, and they didn't overpay at all, in my opinion. You could be saying, you gave a first-round pick for Kyle Palmieri. That's maybe an overpayment, blah, 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 whatever you could argue. But getting Zajac and Palmieri for basically a first-round pick and conditional fourth or a third if you make the final is kind of insane to me. This is a really, really good trade for a lot of different reasons. The Islanders are just going to get propelled over the top, in my opinion, adding so much scoring options to their top 3 lines, really, with this trade. It's going to be great for them in the playoffs, and I'm really impressed with this trade for them so far. This is like a really big trade I was not expecting today, getting home from work, getting ready to go out, and this is what I see. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down on the comment section below as always. Do you think this is a good trade for the New Jersey Devils? Do you think it's a bad trade? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm very interested to see what your guys' consensus is on this trade, because in my opinion, this is a landslide win for the Islanders, giving up basically nothing to get two really good skilled guys that have had really good seasons so far. And I think that this is going to be a good trade for them because although maybe they're not, you would want to see more goals from Palmieri, to get both these guys for veteran leadership for basically a first-round pick is pretty good in my opinion. So I think it's a very good trade for the Islanders. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, if you're a fan of the Winnipeg Jets or a fan of hockey, regardless of the team you root for, definitely consider dropping a subscription. Follow all my socials, link in the description below, and bye. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Peace, love, and positivity as always. Bye-bye.